The United States of America and Venezuela once owned a company together in St. Croix. Yeah, and it was called HOVENSA. Let me check this out. Irie, so to get to HOVENSA, we're going to go back a little bit in time to the 1960s when Hess Oil Virgin Islands Corporation was founded by Leon Hess. Now, this was sanctioned by then Governor 𝗏𝗏 and Leon Hess took the initiative. And he bought the piece of land from the 𝗧𝗵𝗏 family, and he started doing his thing. Now, it was said that he brought his oils from places like Libya and other spots of the country and around the world. But it was inconsistent. He couldn't get all the time. But that didn't deter him, and he wanted to grow this company. So in efforts to grow, he joined up with Amerada corporations. And together, they really started to now build the infrastructure and grow this company to scale. But they still face the same issue of not being able to get consistent imports. So fast forward, we go to 1998. And a joint venture, a 50-50 joint venture was created between the American company Amerada Hess and the Venezuelan state-owned oil company Petroleo De Venezuela. And this joint partnership, the company was now called HOVENSA in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. Now, there was a 50-50 partnership, right? They bought 50% of the company for $625 million. But to be fair, they only paid $62 million. The rest was loaned to them from the Hess corporations on a 10-year note. Business was doing good. How did this come to be? You would think, well, we always had tensions between U.S. and Venezuela. But in 1998, Bill Clinton, president of the U.S., and Rafael Caldera, the president of Venezuela, tensions wasn't like that. It was a year after that Hugo Chávez took over Venezuela that then tensions really started to, yeah. But the relationship between HOVENSA and this entity never stopped. It continued to flourish despite all the threats from Chavez. He never cut off any oils. He probably slowed it down a bit here and there to taunt, but he never cut it off. Now, what happened to HOVENSA? Well, they said that the collapse really started with regulatory pressures and fiscal financial pressures as well. What do I mean by that? Well, it won't always peaches and creams, right? HOVENSA had their little oops here and there. Like oils flying the whole island into people's system and in other stuff. And that caused the EPA to come down in 2011 and check out what was going on. And they did this decree mandate that would cost the company over $700 million in new pollution control upgrades. This massive non-negotiable cost rendered the joint venture, this 50-50 joint venture, financially unsuitable. Like they could not continue. So a year after, following that announcement from the EPA, on January 18, 2012, HOVENSA announced their closure. As of right now, I think a part of it is being used for like storage and such. But yeah, if you ever wondered about this, now you know. The United States and Venezuela, they worked together from 1998 till almost 2011, making money. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be safe.
The Cows Podcast.